Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. It's Jordan here. Today, I've got to go shopping again. Remember the other day when I went shopping and everything was closed because I just forgot that things closed on holidays? Well, I don't think today's a holiday, so I hope to solve that problem. That should be good. Got to go hit up Costco. Got to get my cat some things so she can survive, right? And also, we'll check out the Lego at Costco while we're there. Also, I'm going to go to the Lego store because there's the new promo that's out yesterday or 2 days ago when you're watching this, and that's the moving truck. The moving truck is a pretty cool promo. I want to get one of those for driving around the Lego city here. I might even want to get two of them, but it really depends on what they have at the Lego store, if there's any good deals or if there's anything on the pad wall, right? Yeah. So I've got to go check that out. Plus, I want to talk about some things here in the Lego room. Actually, let's do that before we leave. You know what? The first thing I want to do is apologize for Canada's weather. Yeah, Canada's weather is always bothering the videos here in the Lego room because this is the furnace room. So you'll always hear that of the furnace because when it's negative 27 out, the furnace is pretty much always on. Yeah, so you'll pretty much always hear that in my videos. And I'm not willing to turn off the furnace every time I film a video because then I'll forget to turn it on and then I'll wake up and like, oh my gosh, it's 14 degrees in my house. That is not good. Now, the thing I want to talk about is Rivendell. I don't know where I'm going to put Rivendell. It's a problem. Where are you going to go? It has to go on a pack shelf, like one of the wardrobe units that I have here in the Lego room, right? Those host some pretty awesome sets like the UCS Razor Crest, Gunship, Millennium Falcon, Death Star playset, UCS Death Star, UCS Imperial Shuttle, then the Super Star Destroyer, but like these shelves are full and all of the sets on these shelves pretty much require that larger space other than like the miscellaneous shelf up here with some of the Avatar stuff. So I have to make a pretty significant change to get that to fit on one of those shelves. Another thing I could do, and people have been telling me to do this, is put it in the campground. Obviously, it would have to go over here, probably like on top of that hill/mountain that I plan on building. Oh, the furnace turned off. Thank goodness, eh? I should just wait until it turns off every time to film. No, I'm not going to do that. It'd take me a year to film a video. But yeah, maybe the Rivendell set should go over here. I don't know, though. It's just pretty big, you know. It would be cool over here, but it doesn't really make sense with this area of the Lego City. I guess it sort of does. I mean, I have Ninjago up here, but Ninjago's not really unrealistic. You can find buildings like that in this world, but Rivendell, I don't know. I don't think there's just a Rivendell over here anywhere, but I guess I do have Pop Culture Street. I don't know if it's going to go in the forested area over here. Maybe. Ultimately, it should go with all of these guys down here in the medieval scene. Right? If I ever get around to building this scene, it should go under the table, I guess. Would I really want to put Rivendell underneath the table, though? I guess there's some pretty awesome sets down here, such as Helm's Deep. But maybe eventually we could turn this into like a medieval/Middle Earth area. I actually already have some of the rock panels pre-constructed. No, those would have to get torn apart if I wanted to build an actual epic Helm's Deep. But I do have like the passion and the drive and the want to do that. It's just a matter of finding the time one day. And I'm talking about building a Helm's Deep, a bigger, better Helm's Deep, because let's face the fact, this set here is pretty lame. Here's the minifigures though. Hopefully we get some more LOTR sets, because if I were to build a Helm's Deep, I would need lots of orcs, and orcs are really expensive, so maybe if they issue some smaller sets with some orcs, that would be good. But I really don't know if I want to put Rivendell underneath the table. Now, this might sound crazy, but I had the idea of maybe moving the poor amusement park underneath the table and building a medieval scene up here. But then that idea passed, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. It would be cool, though, to put a medieval scene right here. but I want the amusement park one day to be back up and operational. So order of things, that zoo is going to get done. I'm actually going to work on it today and tomorrow, and that video is going to come out. And then I'm going to work on this hill and get the campground finished up. And then I'm going to get the second floor of the mansion built, and then we're going to get that done as well. And then Lego will be like, hey, we got this new Bat Cave we want you to review. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll have to focus on that for a few days, and I'll throw a monkey wrench in there. Hey, but I like doing everything everywhere all at once. Never seen the movie, but I heard it's really good. But I like doing lots of stuff all at once. Just sort of changes up my day and changes up the content. But yeah, where do you think I should put the Rivendell set? Not really space for it on the packs. Don't really want to put it under the table. Don't know if I want to put it in the campground. Don't think I want to move the medieval scene up off the table and put the amusement park under the table. Ugh, decisions. Hey, it's going to be a tough one. See, it's on again. It was on, then it was off. Now it's on again to endure these Canadian winters, right? Whew. I've got to go endure them myself right now. Let's head on out. Okay, kids. I will see you later. Now, I don't know if we're going to have any luck, but I heard some Mastermind toys actually have the March releases early. I don't see any of the new stuff, but they actually have a 15% sale on select Star Wars and City sets. There's not a huge selection of Star Wars sets here, though. I mean, there's some pretty good ones up top there, but nothing we really need. Even if they had the new stuff, I don't know if I'd be getting it anyway, because I think this moving truck promo runs until March 1st. So you can do March 1st shopping and get the moving truck promo, I think. It's bloody cold out here and a bit windy. I'm in the area, so we may as well check out Toys R Us as well. Here's the Creator Expert area. They always have a pretty good selection. Like DeLoreans and modular buildings and art and the Pyramid of Giza, the piano, the Daily Bugle. They haven't had any sales in like a long time, to tell you the truth. Every time I come in here, there's nothing on sale. They used to happen all the time. It'd be like 15 to 20% off, like Friends, or what Friends comes to mind. Oh my gosh, it's because I was looking at Friends. But like Star Wars or City or superheroes and all that, but no longer. Hey, they got ATTEs down here. Money and Falcon, Yoda. Is that Yoda retired yet? Maybe not yet though. TIE bombers up top there too. What's this? Oh, look at this. They have UCS sets like displayed here. Razor Crest and Mos Eisley Cantina there. But yeah, no sales. And no new stuff either. So that's that. On second thought, isn't this retired? I think it would be. It's pretty old at this point. Oh, and these two sets here are on sale. The Elvis art for $125, regular $150 here in Canada, and same with Mickey. Isn't Mickey retired? Maybe I'm wrong there again. This is a pretty cool little poly bag right here. I'm surprised I don't have that. It's an X-Wing Starfighter. And it came out recently because it's for the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. I bet you that's only like $5 or something. Okay, maybe I'm going goofy with my old age, but isn't this retired as well? Yeah, so I just confirmed that the moving truck promo is going to be in stores or online until March 3rd. So maybe I should wait until March 1st to pick up the new stuff, and then I'll get that promo if they still have them in stock. It's going to be a popular one, but the spending threshold is pretty high. So now I'm just trying to think of, why am I going to the Lego store? I recently went there. Bought a bunch of green plates, so we're going to be able to build that hill in the campground. And I also went there and I bought a bunch of glass panels and things that are going to go toward creating the mansion. So I don't really need anything from the pad wall, but you just never know, right? There might be some epic pieces specifically today because they're restocking the wall today. Plus the new promos available, right? So I'm in the area anyway. I should go to the Lego store just to check it out. But that spending threshold is pretty big, right? Like, I think it's $240 here in Canada. It's pretty big. It's a lot of pab cups. Considering I don't really need any sets right now. Like, maybe I want to get a second A-frame for the campground, but there's not really space for a second A-frame in the campground. But maybe on top of that hill, there should be another A-frame. There's an idea. Maybe I just get another A-frame. Plus, I want to build a bunch of trees that are similar to the A-frames. The fall colors and the Technic trunks, right? Those look really good. So maybe I just need to order some pieces from Pab online. The fall color leaves and all those Technic elements so that I can build trees like that for the campground. There's another idea. Maybe I just need to do some online shopping. We'll have a look at that when I get home. But first, let's go to the Lego store. There it is, everybody. It's the moving truck. Oh no, the wall is barren. There's been no Pab shipment this morning, but there is this epic looking mock right here. Maybe I'll get that in a cup. I could get one of these, and that would get me the moving truck promo on its own. I just want one so bad. Storage and transfer. That's such a cool looking truck. Right? And then it comes with the furniture too that's compatible with your modular buildings. The piano, the jukebox, the wall art, the little two-wheeler there, a box, and this desk. I want one. Or like I said, I could just get a second A-frame cabin. I love these trees. You know what? They should sell sets that are just these trees. Like a tree builder's pack. People would buy lots of them, right? Because then you can build a forest. Why aren't there sets like that? Just comes with all the different colors of limbs, maybe some birds, all the Technic components, and just a bunch of different stuff to build trees and then sell them as a set. I'm at Costco now and check out that Lego table right there. Looks like they have the same core selection that they had last time. I do want to get one of these though, because I do have an idea. I want to pull out my Hall of Armor from my Avengers Tower and just create a custom display that features all of my different Iron Man suits, just because they're all buried in the bottom of the Avengers Tower. You can't even see them. They may as well be on the shelves like with all the Marvel sets. Wouldn't that be cool? I really just don't think this is a good idea in the winter, personally. But look at that shark. That looks like a lot of fun. Oh man, I've got a couple of chairs like this that I use in the summer on the deck, and it is amazing. I love how they're prepped and ready for summer already, though. I might have to phone the wife and be like, honey, we're getting a new shed. This is what I truly want, though, a Weber barbecue. I bought my barbecue from Superstore, I think, like 7 years ago, and it's like rusted out and falling apart. And I think I need a new grill this summer. I sort of want to get one. Mine's just like not doing too well, and it was like $200. This thing though, I heard they're just the best. The Webers, oh man, that would be the true dad purchase of the year, wouldn't it? Even this one here, I've never heard of the brand, but it looks a lot better than mine. Oh man, that's heavy. Wow, it's impressive. It's a big thick boy. Only $400 for that one. The Weber was like $1,800, but I know you can get different sizes. Okay, enough about the grills. Just got home and I'm hanging out with the boy here. He just realized that he has hands. He's like, holy cow, look at these things. I keep asking him, like, how is it living in a sleeping bag? I love this one here with the bear on it, buddy. It's a good looking bag there, bro. It's sort of a weird pacifier. You can like see into his mouth, but let me tell you, he loves it. Okay, so now that I'm done with Benjamin there, I'm on my computer and I'm looking at the A-frame cabin. I just clicked on this link right here, which brought me to the building instruction page. And this, of course, is where you can download the building instructions for the A-frame cabin. There's two manuals. I pulled open both manuals because there's two different tree builds. And this is going to show me all the parts required to build those trees, obviously, because it's the instructions. You can do this with any set. If there's a particular small build that you like, you can essentially duplicate it and use it in your own city. So I want to get all of the parts from these trees right here, and I want to build a bunch of these trees in these colors for the campground. For some reason, I'm on the Australian website and I'm looking at your guys' poor pricing here. Oh, I feel bad for you. But the first thing I would do is go to pick and build, and then go to pick a brick. And then I would just take these part numbers on the bottom of the manual here, any of them, and I would just search that part number on this area and see if that comes up, and it does, and then I would buy them from here if they were a better price than Bricklink. And of course, I've done some Bricklink tutorials in the past on how I would do this. So what I'm going to do is just go through and build a cart and search for any of these pieces that are involved with these trees, and then see if I can get a promo. For example, there we go. There's the angle element right there. It's 20 cents. That doesn't seem too bad, right? They probably have these yellow tree limbs as well. Oh, this is Australian too. That's 20 cents Australian. I don't know why I'm looking on Australian website right now. Who could know? 40 cents for the tree limb there in Australian funds. So it'll be cheaper in Canadian. So it's not too bad. And that's what I'll do. So yeah, pretty awesome. I'll just make sure that I don't ship them to an Australian address because that wouldn't be good. I wonder if they have this color. That'd be cool. That red color is cool too. I doubt they have that on here. Okay, they have that one. What about the red color? Let's see, red. No, they don't. So I won't be able to use the reds. I think that's a newer element, like a newer color, but it looks like I'll be able to use some of the other ones. So that's what I'm gonna do, everybody. Just create a cart based on these trees from the A-frame cabin, so then I can have some of these autumn colors and these different styles of trees throughout the city. Oh, now that I'm back down here, I see Rivendell and I see some awesome looking trees. I should do the exact same thing and build like big trees like that. Oh, that'd be killer. Not even like replicate it. Like, I don't mean to replicate the exact ones from these sets, but order the parts so you can build similar ones, right? Because you're not going to build them all the same. Build similar ones to these, larger and smaller, and have branches and limbs and leaf elements coming out in different directions, right? But that would definitely be cool to reference those trees. Hey, somebody mentioned that I should take this set and put it on top of the raised platform. That might look pretty cool. It would actually fit up there. I'm talking like where the facades are. It's not really like the most secluded spot for Rivendell, but you would see it. It'd have really good visibility. It would require a lot of landscaping to go into this area because putting it up top here really doesn't match where you would actually find a Rivendell. You know, to do it justice and to put it where you would actually find it, it'd have to be in a forest like way over there or in a medieval area, right? So putting it up here is a good idea, but I don't know, like in order to do it correctly, it would require a lot more research than just putting it up there like the facades. And by the way, this area is obviously one of the areas that is an eyesore and needs to be worked on, similar to the big green fields around the world's tallest Lego set and the double loop coaster and the entire amusement park. It's just something that needs to be worked on. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, just got some other things that I'm trying to get done first, and all in good time, right? So I better get to it. Go upstairs, start making all those carts, try and get my moving truck promo, get all that stuff ordered. It's gonna take a time to like find out what parts exactly we need, how many we need to figure out or calculate how many like trees we want to build, right? If we're gonna do the ones from the Rivendell set. But I gotta act now before all those moving trucks are gone, right? So that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I wanna start working on the zoo tonight, but if I do that, then I'll probably run out of time. So this is what it is, I guess. Just a time thing, right? Gotta get all the minifigures pulled out for the zoo, all the parts that I need for the zoo. I gotta hit up Photoshop and create custom stickers. I'm gonna be doing that for the zoo as well. So that's a pretty big project. Oh, and then I've got to build and review Boosh as well tomorrow. So this is the thing. I'm like, yeah, I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do that, but I've got to review this set. I've got to produce my review on Rivendell, which honestly took, like with the build of it and the review process and the editing and the time lapse and the voiceovers, probably took a net of like about 20 to 22 hours, I would say, to produce that video, that review on that, of working hours. Yeah, it took a long time to produce that review because I wanted it to be polished. But just like, that's why things don't happen as fast, just because the video aspect of it took a long time, and the video aspect of everything takes a long time. Now I'm just making excuses. It's a pretty good excuse though. Everybody, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm gonna go build some digital trees, I guess, that come with a moving truck. Thank you so much for coming on by. Remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for a while.